We shall fight in France. We shall fight on the seas and oceans. We shall fight with growing confidence and growing strength in the air. We shall defend our island, whatever the cost may be. We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. We shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender.
All good things come to an end, ladies and gentlemen. Tankers of Blitz Universe, and so does the British Week. Welcome back to the channel. I am pretty excited because, well, yesterday's video, I had that one done before we had reached 10,000 subscribers. But was happy days. March the 8th, 2019, I managed to hit 10,000 subscribers. Thank you very much, everybody, for all the support you've given me over the years. The guys on Patreon especially, Wargaming obviously, by giving me some press account support and support for giveaways and all. And talking about giveaways, that one will come very, very soon. Got the prizes selected. I'll try to get the video sorted for, well, hopefully tomorrow, time permitting. And if not, I will get it on just a little bit later. And well, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's going to be an easy giveaway. Nothing really fancy in terms of what you have to do. No puzzles to solve or mysteries to do. Just a simple giveaway. Right. Back to the subject here. We've got the British Week. We shall fight on the beaches. We're not fighting on the beaches at the moment. We're fighting on Copperfield. And who knows what is going to happen? Well, the bear knows. It's the bear knows, and he's driving the Black Prince. That tank in Tier 7, which has been on the channel before, which has been in British Week before. And I was actually thinking about this episode to be a full Chieftain Mk video, because I've been sent a lot of Chieftain replays. I had to choose, had to kill my darlings again. I have a few replays saved up that I will put into an encore in terms of British Week. It's not going to be as monumental as with the German ones, where I just added, I think, 3 extra videos. But I will add some more British replays to the channel. But then, like I said, I had it lined up basically, 3 Chieftain games, and then this one was sent on the Discord, and it's gotta hurt, and yeah, and it just had to go in. I saw the amount of damage, and I just knew this one has to go in. And the bear knows he has already done a monumental effort. 3.2k damage in the Black Prince, that is double your hit points. And look at the damage he has blocked already, which is 1700, which is his own hit point pool. And let's just add an open door in this video. The more shots you will bounce in the beginning, the more hit points you will have left in the end game. And when you have to face off against 4 tanks in the end, which he did, versus the Helsing, this one the AC4 Sentinel, there is a VK3002D behind him who bounces a shot over here, and then there's it, well, not too clever T25/T still left. Prince GG, yeah, he's going to have a VGG, a very good game. And he has to bounce a few more shots over here. It's 160 alpha damage obviously on the gun, and a VK3002D started to think, right, I think I'll just run away now. he has a lowish rate of fire, and he had a broken ammo rack, but this shot, 17 hit points left. 17 hit points left. And then the Helsing is, well, he's not amused, as we say. He's thoroughly unimpressed. Report. Just why? Why report the VK? I think he flanked correctly. They captured C, they cleared that flank. They just had to deal with a Black Prince, which is a good heavy tank with good frontal armor and a really good DPM, and against a team of, players that have to face off against a big load of hit points and just sit there and then let themselves get shot up in the top of the turret, then the Black Prince is borderline OP. And then you can do stuff like this. 5,178 damage. Hats off, mate. Really well done. Bloody well done. It was a great game. Pleasure to watch. And thank you very so much for dropping this on the Discord and allowing me to use it in the British week. And as I've said, there's going to be Chieftain games. And this one is from Fizzy_11 from the SPW and the Spawn clan. And he's got the proper camo on it as well, the royal, which looks really good in my opinion. One of the better rare camouflages available. I did get an offer for the IS4 camo actually. I don't like that one, to be honest. It's a bit scruffy, the markers are not that brilliantly represented and laid out. I like the Death Star rare camouflage, AMX50B. But this one, it looks really, really cool with that flag on top and everything. It just fits the Chieftain perfectly. Blind shot. Not quite sure if he hit it. We didn't get anything done in terms of damage counters, etc. But we will see later that he will do a lot of damage. And this shot is a nice one. There we go. Hash, hash, baby. And an engine fire as well. The Chieftain has got hash available. It's not big hash, it's obviously the usual, well, low pen hash. But it has got 2 rounds of APCR available as well. Which means that if you're trying to fire premium ammunition, you don't have to worry about spaced armor. You will cut right through. And a position like this is a great one for a Chieftain. He has got a lot of shots across if targets do get lit up. And if the Reds will start to push the lower plate, and there's a 3-second delay again between being spotted and the light bulb actually. And I think that top 268 didn't realize that he was spotted. The Object 140 is going to do some very good maneuvering. Just as you would think he's going forward, and then he went backwards, and he is now unspotted, and Fizz is trying to get some shots in, but he doesn't really get it, and he has to be careful now. There's a tank in front of him who is going to go down. Oh, hello, AMX50B. Yeah, there it is. T125 is down thanks to the E100, and you can then, well, sort of place your bets on a push by Reds, and that shot on the AMX50B, that one probably went in, and the Reds are going to push, and they make a mistake. The push itself, that's great. They have to do that. But then they see a Chieftain here, and then the IS-7, and they stop. And I can understand that from the Object 704. That one should have been probably in the back a bit more. But they also stop right in front of the gun of Fizzy. And then the E100 is kind enough to let him shoot in the top of the turret. Did you know that actually, that bar on top of the turret with the rangefinders, that's a weak spot? It's not easy to hit if you are on the same level as an E100, but if you are on top of him or on an elevated position like Fizzy is over here, then it's really good. And look at what the Reds are going to do now. Here, there's a T124 down below. They are in open ground against a hull down tank, and that's the mistake they made. If they had all pushed through the river, they could have cleared that IS-7 probably. But now they just can't, and they are caught between a rock and a hard place because Fizzy is over here doing the business. And then there's, I think there's a 704 tank destroyer down below. They were caught in the crossfire, and this shot on the Object is going in, Object 140. And then you know there's one tank on the cap. 140 is over there. That is the Object 268. Right. Then you know the AMX50B. He's on the cap. And you also know, Fizzy knows this. He knows his stuff, he's a good player. And he just knew... Oh. That was a great shot. But Fizzy just knew that he had hit that AMX50B earlier. He did not see a shell burst, so the AMX50B will probably be around... Well, he was at 600 something. Maybe the hash did some just some splash damage, but he's going to be around 300, I think. 400 maybe, one shot. Oh, there is. Oh, hello. Oh, 261. Oh, that was on the tracks. Well, he's a one-shot anyway, and it's 3-on-2 now. And was this a bit of a farming game? Well, yes, it was a bit of a farming game. But he had the best position for a Chieftain in this game. It really was. And if you then look at the damage, this one, 6,524. Yes, he gets a sniper medal in a heavy, but the targets are lit up. He spotted some of the reds and he basically positioned himself and then held the flank against the VK, an E4, an Ep.7 and the E100. So, Fizzy, thank you very much for dropping this on the Discord and allowing me to use it on the British week. And same goes to __ Scorpion from the ESA clan. He's going to drive the Chieftain Mk Royal as well. And he's going to fight on the hills. He's going to do a lot of fighting on the beaches. And he's not going to surrender at all. Like, not at all. Not one single bit of hair on his head was thinking about surrendering. This is going to be a monumental effort. It's going to show the brilliance of the Chieftain. Just look at what he's going to do. It's magnificent. No spoilers, but you will enjoy. There's also going to be the old age wisdom of if you want to have a really good game, you have to have a bit of Muppets on greens and reds, and that's going to be the case here as well. But it just all the stars align, and it's going to look like a very easy game, but it's all about positioning and about being bold in terms of pushing. Look at that, there's one tank on the beach. One of his own team. That one goes in. Oh, great stuff. And then the Chieftain is thinking, I'm in the Chieftain, there's an IS-4 down there, there are 2 tanks on the beach, we are going to push in and we're going to clear a tank. Think again. Yes, the Leopard is going to go down. Hash into the back, gets a high roll, 500 damage, and the grill takes out the Chieftain. He can shoot the IS-4 in the butt for another high roll of 500. He has to repair now, and he has already done 2k, above 2k damage now, 2,254, and we are, well, it's more than 1 minute into the game, but in terms of shooting, it's look at that. 2 top tier heavy tanks cleared within seconds, and then this 54 he's tracked on top of a hill, and he's now down. The FE4202 takes him out, and this is done bar the shouting. But all of green team are on the beach, and I've never quite seen this in games where from time to time you get those camping teammates in the spawn who then see the target drop, and they then see, well, our heavies have cleared. I'm just going to sit here and let my camo reset because I'm in the back and I can snipe. Well, they all dropped off. The grill dropped off. All the medium tanks dropped off. The 2 other heavies dropped off. The PTA, he went with him. All the tanks left the spawn, combined forces, and it's just Reds don't really know what to do. They have gun disadvantage maximum. Because the PTA, it is a glass cannon. It's a medium with no armor, but it has a really good gun. And Scorpion, he is now in a great position for the Chieftain. He can just keep farming this IS-8, which is more of a medium than a true heavy. And you can see it also from the armor profile. And it doesn't really have the gun oppression, and it has got brilliant DPM. And against a Chieftain that has really good DPM, then yeah, you don't really have a chance. And take a look again what is happening here. There's only 1 tank at the back around spawn 3 who's moving, that medium tank. But the rest of the team keeps moving up. They keep the forces combined. But still, Scorpion is just racking up the damage. Can he get the kill on the mouse? Of course he can. The killer fake _ marksman is down. And then this guy, the Arc Tiger, I don't think he did a really bad job in staying here. There's another high roll, 500, with that precision fire skill in there. And the Arc Tiger clears a PTA. I think he did quite a good job actually at moving up with the T62A, sitting behind the IS-8 and the mouse. But the biggest problem for the Arc Tiger at the moment is the fact that he went on a flank where there was just nobody to be seen, and then you can't get the DPM to work. And Scorpion has been in the perfect position to get the DPM to work. Just look at that counter. He's going to shield this T-62A in the engine deck. And ladies and gentlemen, this is how you go hull down at Normandy when you drop off the cliffs. He clears the last tank as well. Gets 8,201 damage. What a great ending to the British week. Thank you very much, Scorpion, for allowing me to use it, for sending it to me. You had to be really patient. You knew this was coming online on the channel. I hope I've done your replay justice, but I loved watching it. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of this universe, for supporting me on the channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you all on the next video. Cheers and happy tanking!